And that's, again, circles back to the same point we made before. Why is it important for it to be called Atheists for Liberty?
Mm-hmm.
Because they need to see the good work, and they need to see people who are fighting the woke stuff, and they need to see people fighting for free speech and liberty. And this even means not just the separation of church and state, but fighting for the freedom to participate or not participate. And those are the things that will ensure I often say that the separation of church and state is as much to defend somebody like us as it is to defend any church. Because here's the thing, and this is a conversation I've had to have at so many conferences, because people say, well, don't you acknowledge the fact that this country was founded? We can get into the weeds on that. I don't agree. There's some truth, some not truth to a lot of things that get said about it.
Right.
But what I think is critical for us to note is that this notion that religious liberty is like something that is really just pertains to Christians, and it's really just like code words for theocrats to say, oh, I want religious liberty. What really means is I really want to have religion and government. No, you don't. Because it's then that somebody decides what version of your religion is the right one.
It's open season then. It's open season against you, Mr. Christian here, Mr. Jew there, Mr. Muslim.
And some of my most of my dearest friends are believers, and that's fine. But I don't want them being told what they can believe. Like, I personally don't, but I also at the same time have an immense amount of respect for the cultural and religious differences my friends have. I don't want anybody browbeating them with anybody else's thoughts.
So. Exactly. It's why like, I was about to say that, it's very important that we have other people in AFL work very hard to keep this organization great. And in many cases, I've been this kind of public persona on the camera here that a lot of people know me with the flag and everything. But there's a reason why with all these videos, we have the American flag in the background, because we mixed our fight for atheist normalcy.
I actually did, but it's all over. I had an America and an Idaho flag, but I couldn't fit it on the table. I'm still working this back.
I was about to say it does look like that kind of office where it would be like a like a senator's office where you got the two flag stands.
Hold up. I do still have it here, so I can prove that it exists. See, we got Idaho.
I gotta have one for New York.
And then there's America. But the thing is that it's like people say, well, why would you show up to a place like CPAC? There's a lot of super conservatives there. They hate you. And I'm like, no, I don't think they know me.
Yeah.
Now, some of them won't take the choice or chance to know me. But the ones that do, it's important for me to tell them about us and explain to them why. One of the common lines I would get from people is like, well, you understand you live in a Christian nation. I'm like, we live in a Christian dominated nation that is tolerant of all people.
Yes.
And
we live in a secular nation that happens to be filled with the majority of Christians at this time.
Exactly. And that I was going to say, that was established as a secular nation to protect the very people who believe and don't believe.